Oh, I'm nervous. What score did we get?
What?
Who would we most want to see in the Big Brother house? Now, this is a question that at some point I'm sure pretty much everybody has thought about, but probably took no further. But with literally nothing else to do these days, and with the terrifying fear of a forfeit hanging over us, myself, Alex, and my friends Dan, who is the blonde one, James, who looks like me, and Adam, who is so unique no words could do him justice, went about making a competition out of it.
Project Brief. This is our project for today. Gentlemen and Adam. This is what it says, Adam. Not my fault. With no real-world UK Big Brother this year, your project is to cast the most explosive cocktail of housemates Big Brother has ever seen. Whether it involves Vicky Pollard forcing Gail Platt into a meltdown or Gene Hunt collaring Mr. Bean, you need to pick 3 fictional British TV icons that would bring chaos even bigger than that created by the likes of Kim Woodburn and Jamie O'Hara to the social experiment which is Big Brother. Alex, which is me, and Danny, we will be facing off against James and Adam. You have 15 minutes to come up with your cast and a scenario which proves your lineup would be the most explosive. The faceless judge, who is amongst us but silent, will decide the winner, and for the losers, we will be one step closer to a forfeit.
With our project assigned, myself and Dan, completely focused on the task in hand, set about shaping our lineup.
We're going to get drunk and crazy.
If we don't win, I will give up my passport and move to a foreign country.
David Brent just rubs people completely the wrong way.
That's what's lovable about him, isn't it? He doesn't know he's doing it.
He's just a knobhead uncle. I thought Frank Spencer would be quite annoying. Everyone loves Frank Spencer. But how many things can he break before someone flips?
Because he's not doing it on purpose, is he? So you can't exactly shout at him, which is the thing that I think will annoy people even more. I thought about a chap called Norman. Fireman Sam. You remember Norman? He was the one that kept starting the fires.
Why drop me all this petrol, Norman? What, and aerosols as well? Who are we going to pick then to kick off? Malcolm Tucker. Is he one we've mentioned?
We've not mentioned him yet, no.
He would throw a punch.
He would. And he'd look good doing it as well.
Whilst me and Dan were putting the finishing touches to our lineup, Adam was attempting to do something similar, but instead he just ended up describing his experience of student accommodation.
Poor organisation, messy kitchen, messy bathroom. I believe they sleep in the same bedroom. Poor organisation, messy kitchen, messy bathroom.
Did you ever watch Keeping Up Appearances? I think it's a 90s British TV show with Hyacinth Bucket. Lady of the House speaking.
Basil Fawlty.
Or Basil Fawlty. I once saw John Cleese in Reykjavik. I walked past him. I think it was him. He was a very tall chap who looked like John Cleese. I think John Cleese is very tall.
Now I'm going to level with you viewers. I have no idea why James chose to talk about his holidays at this point, but it looked like it was boring Adam to death.
Right. From open all hours.
Right. Can you imagine that right in the big
Today, about Fawlty.
Do you know Lauren Cooper is? Catherine Tate plays
Yes.
Lauren Cooper. Am I bothered? Face bothered?
That would be a contrast.
So I think the old Basil, not Brush, Fawlty.
By the way, we want to know your trio of housemates. If you were faced with this project, who would you have picked? Do let us know down in the comments. Also, if you are enjoying this video today, please do remember to hit the like button because that would help us out enormously. Also, feel free to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our upload every single Friday. And make sure that you go and follow us on Twitter where you might get a sneak peek at next week's video before I release it on here. Now that both teams had decided on their lineup, it was time to put them in front of the judge. And after deploying some interesting methods to decide who would go first,
I'll flip my phone.
Yeah, flip your phone.
It was chosen that James and Adam would be the first to pitch.
The Big Brother in 2020 is happening, but it's chaotic inside. Housemate number 1, Lauren Cooper, is sat watching television. And guess what she's watching? She's watching ITV2, Basil Fawlty. He's not very pleased. He wants to watch BBC One. He wants to watch Antiques Roadshow, something like that. Basil starts insulting Lauren's intelligence. Lauren starts insulting Basil, saying he's a bit lanky, etc., etc. And I've seen John Cleese, and John Cleese is not lanky. So I'm in Reykjavik.
Ah man, he's talking about his holidays again.
Meanwhile, housemate 3, Arkwright, well, he doesn't watch either of them things. He wants to watch something on BBC 4 or something. And he's getting very angry about some Jamaican ginger cake that's been eaten. And tell you who's eating the Jamaican ginger cake? Lauren. And Lauren again, she's not bothered. She's not bothered. With people yelling, pointing, dragging each other, and people having to go to the diary room.
So to summarise this, James and Adam's scenario involved the incredibly self-centred Lauren Cooper from the Catherine Tate Show entering into a feud with the confrontational Basil Fawlty from Fawlty Towers over the TV channel. And on top of all this, the ever-opinionated Arkwright from Open All Hours is angered that someone has eaten his Jamaican ginger cake, probably because they didn't pay for it, presumably, and he kicks off as well, so it's all a bit chaotic. So now it was our turn, and after showing the others our characters on Facebook,
Real man.
Dan and I made our pitch.
They've been in the house a week. You know what Frank's like. Frank gets everything wrong. He spilt coffee down Malcolm on day 2, and as Danny pointed out, do you know what he's done? Worst thing ever. He's broke Malcolm's Nokia phone.
Yes. I don't know. He doesn't know how he's done it. You wouldn't have thought it was even possible.
Norman tells Frank to put a donut in the microwave for 20 minutes. Why would Norman tell Frank to do that, Danny?
Because he's got a delicate mouth. He likes to have his food warmed up slightly. But Frank doesn't think it's suspicious. He's been told to put it in for 20 minutes. But he's very trusting, is Frank. So in it goes for 20 minutes.
I can smell burning. Can anyone smell burning?
Is the donut on fire?
Not just the donut, James. The Big Brother house is on fire.
There's smoke bellowing everywhere.
They don't got a damp cloth to put over the face. Just
damp cloth?
Don't breathing.
Norman's brought petrol and aerosols, James. He's an arsonist. Malcolm's not bothered about fire. Malcolm's a man of action, and what he's seen is Frank Spencer's ruined his soup. Malcolm loves his soup, so guess what he does? Malcolm punches Frank. And little did Malcolm know, right, that Frank was just a puppet of Norman.
Though James and Adam were not totally convinced with our exaggeration of Norman Price from Fireman Sam's bad behaviour,
Norman Price had gone from a lad who gets his head stuck in a gate to burning down the Big Brother house.
we were actually pretty happy with what we'd come up with. To summarise our argument, Frank Spencer from Some Mothers Do Have 'Em accidentally caused a fire on the words of Norman Price because Norman Price is a troublemaker. As a result of that, Malcolm Tucker, from the thick of it, his soup was ruined, he got very angry and he punched Frank Spencer. And then there was a bit of a scuffle and a bit of a fire, which is quite dramatic. But it didn't matter what we thought or what the other team thought, it was now down to the judge to decide who won.
James and Adam, 6 out of 10.
Get away.
Oh no.
Alex and Danny, oh, I'm nervous. What score did we get?
What?
8 out of 10.
No!
How
You
much,
should have
how
brought
much have you
5
paid
to the
him?
party.
How much have you paid him?
We've not paid him anything.
Now, despite James's claims of corruption, himself and Adam were 1-0 down in the series, and with only 2 rounds left, it means that if they lose next week, they will be doing the forfeit. By the way, I'll reveal what the forfeit is in the next episode. So if you do not want to miss that video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, it will be out there next Friday. Make sure you also hit the like button on this video to help us out enormously, and to get a sneak peek before, make sure that you follow us on Twitter. Thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you in Downing Street next week.